But, so I'm thinking about master criminals and supervillains and like great amounts of evil in the movies that just come to destroy. That is exactly what they come to do. They come to destroy.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, why look to the movies when we have it here on Earth? And I was thinking about like, you know, who was the quintessential destroyer, and it was like, well, could it be Genghis Khan?
My grandfather.
Yeah, your grandfather.
Yeah.
Actually, I think your grandfather didn't come from Genghis Khan. I thought he was from the guy I'm going to talk about right after the next was Tamerlan.
Well, no. I have straight Mongol.
Straight Mongol. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, well,
no,
not-
my one of my great grandmothers was a gift from the Khan to
Swiss Mongols.
to the Europe. Yeah, which is weird. So you know,
the Swiss Mongols.
the Swiss Mongols.
So then I was thinking about Genghis Khan.
lost.
Then I went to Sherman.
Yeah.
General Sherman, and we don't talk about him much because
The
we
March
usually
to
skip
the Sea.
the March to the Sea. Do you know what he does? He goes from Atlanta to Savannah, 10 miles a day, burning everything and taking everything, so absolutely there's nothing left. He calls it total war.
Wow.
And he goes 30 to 50 miles wide, 10 miles forward a day. And in like about a month, he gets from Atlanta, which he burns to the ground completely, to Savannah, Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't cover that in history class anymore because
No, we
we're
don't
busy
talk
with
about
something
that
else.
much. Yeah.
We skip that completely. Yeah, but he has this. He has this.
We're talking about Sherman's March.
The
I
Undying.
like what they did to the railroad.
What do
Yeah,
they do?
Sherman's neckties.
Yeah, they call them Sherman's neckties. He would get the Southern Railroad
Yeah.
and just bend them around trees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they would heat
They
him up
melt 'em.
and then bend him into,
Now, where
into
was
pretzels.
Sherman from?
He was northern general.
What state was he?
I don't know.
What
Wait,
great
wait,
state?
I don't know, but he was very unkempt.
I think pretty sure. I can't remember.
He was very
Buckeye.
unkempt. He
I
looked
see.
like your local drunk down at the
Now,
corner
There's
bar.
another amazing American who was who had quite a past with the Town Destroyer. Good
Oh,
old,
yeah.
good old
General
dollar bill
Washington.
guy.
George Washington.
Yeah.
Town Destroyer.
Town
Yeah.
destroyer. Which town did he
The
destroy?
Indians knew him as Town Destroyer.
That's what his name
That
was.
his
Yeah.
name was. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're allied with the French, though.
Well,
Yeah.
there was a lot. Well,
That was the French and Indian War.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because George Washington was tried in absentia at The Hague for murder, for his crimes up by
Ligonier.
Jumonville.
Glen,
Yeah,
Jumonville Glen. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Most people don't realize that after the Battle of Fort Necessity, that he took his revenge just up the road in Jumonville Glen.
No. Jumonville happened first because he.
Tomorrow
Oh.
happened
That was
first.
the
Did it
shot.
happen
Then
first?
he
Because
shot him.
That was a shot heard around the
That
world.
was a shot
No.
heard.
The shot heard around the world was the Revolutionary
The
War.
Revolution, I know, but also the
No.
real shot, the first shot was George Washington.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a bit of an argument.
No, so-
Well, the French and the British, and then in Fort Necessity, they made him sign a paper, but it was raining and everything. He didn't really know what he was signing, and what he signed was that, oh, by the way, I assassinated this guy. So,
Yeah, Jumonville.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, that was pretty dirty. The
Yeah.
whole Jumonville Glen incident.
There was a
Yeah,
lot
there
of
was
dirty
there was
stuff happening
there was
back
brains
then.
being scooped out
Yes.
because the half king, Nemacolin,
Yes.
cuts off his scalp and like he's not dead yet, so he scoops out his brains while saying, "You're not dead yet, father," and scoops out his. Yeah, he was tried in absentia for this.
Yeah, that
really,
was a little
really
bit.
weird
Yeah.
incident.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So-
Whoops.
That's
Before
Let's see what you're thinking.
this wouldn't have traveled as well in the age
What's
of
on your
social
mind
media.
there?
yeah.
Yeah, social media would have really probably had a lot of different things to say about this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
And then someone would put up cat memes.
yes, it is.
Well, they had some other interesting burials at the same time.
Okay.
General Braddock, George
Oh,
Washington was serving
yeah.
under him.
Mm-hmm.
He gets shot at what is now an amusement park.
Yes.
Across the river.
Yeah, he gets shot, and
It was over. Yeah.
he doesn't die there, but he dies on the way
It's
back
over.
on what is the national road, Route 40. And they didn't want anybody digging him up and desecrating his body, so they buried him under Route 40.
In an
He was buried-
undisclosed location.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
buried
like,
under
like
the road.
That song by the Pretenders, in the middle of the road.
Yeah, in the middle of the road. Yeah,
that was it,
that's
yeah.
exactly
Middle of
it.
the road. It's his private cul-de-sac.
But then there's Tamerlan.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes through the Hindu Kush, and he goes in northern India, and he's just going nuts. And then he ends up trying to get China, and like his non-ancestor Genghis Khan, he claimed he was related to Genghis Khan, but he actually took 2 wives that were related to Genghis Khan to legitimize his family tree, but his family tree was fake. But he goes to China.
Well, it's the whole breeding program.
And like the Khan, he dies. And instead of like Genghis Khan, who wanted a simple burial, he gets an elaborate tomb. And he says the curse on his tomb is no one touch this, or something even worse than my fate will happen to you. Guess who opens the tomb?
Who's that?
The Russians.
Ah.
In June of 1941.
They don't know. They don't know any better.
On the very day, they find a man with a hip injury, who would have been Tamerlan, who is Timur, actually the lame. The very day the Russians open his tomb, Hitler invades Russia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course.
Boy,
you
this
guys know Grant
this
Avenue.
really derailed quickly.
Yeah. We went all the way down that road.
Well, let's see where we end up.
Well, there's Kecksburg.
Oh,
Well,
Kecksburg.
but
That
nobody
place
died
out
there
in
either.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania,
That's
Kecksburg.
right.
I
The
thought we were
Kecksburg
instructed
incident.
never to talk about that.
Well, no, a
again.
lot of people are, but we didn't get the memo. So we're going to talk about it. Because I think that Kecksburg probably should be bigger than the Area 51, and I took a trip out that way, by the way. But yes, the Roswell, it's much bigger than Roswell because they actually found something
Well,
that they hushed up.
I still ascribe to the theory that it was the German Die Glocke.
I don't think it was the German time machine.
The bell.
The
Yeah.
bell.
Yeah.
Well, hey, there was a Philadelphia experiment. That boat bounced around for years.
The
Still
Eldridge?
bouncing around. Yeah, it's still going.
Really?
Pulls the port. Guys
I
get
thought
off.
it was in
I saw the
Philadelphia
movie.
and New York simultaneously, and then back in Philadelphia with people stuck between the
But
decks.
it's still skipping through time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, sure.
Well, they tried to make it invisible, and they ended up making it just bounce around through time and space.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't see it, so
Oh,
therefore
whoops.
it worked.
Yeah, and then they came out with the movie, The Philadelphia Experiment.
And the movie Buckaroo Banzai.
Hey, that
Buckaroo
movie
Banzai.
scared me to death to see those people trapped between.
Dude,
the
that was
Oh,
nuts.
yeah,
Yeah.
in the steel and
Yeah.
stuff. They're like, help me.
Oh.
Well, that is
behind me.
That's your SNB history lesson.
Yeah, there you go.
History
Dun,
very-
dun.
Brought to you by the Secret Nerd
Very
Base.
fast.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
The Secret Nerd Base.